Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good Thursday morning, Utah. Time is currently 5:45. We'll start off with a live look from Red Cliffs Lodge down in Moab, where the temperature is sitting at 36 degrees. It's a really pretty start to the morning in Moab, and for a lot of us, it's a quiet and fairly mild start to this morning, but we are seeing increasing clouds, and those clouds are just a precursor of what is to come later today. We'll talk about that in just a moment, but let's get you caught up on those temperatures as we're sitting in the 30s and 40s for most. Logan, you're still chilly at 20 degrees, and that's just because in Cache Valley, we haven't been able to break the inversion. Now, if you break the inversion, you'll likely see a temperature climb into the 40s before our storm system really works its way in. Here's a look at your out-the-door forecast along the Wasatch Front after our relatively mild start, mainly in the 40s. We'll be hanging out this afternoon in the 50s, but that chance of wet weather will only be increasing as we go from this afternoon into this evening. So just a heads up that just because we're starting the morning relatively on the quiet and mild side of things will be changing as we go through the day. In some spots in northern Utah, we might not see the wet weather arrive until tonight, but that chance will be steadily increasing. That wet weather finds you through the afternoon. The chance of wet weather will start first in southern Utah, and we even could get a few rumbles of thunder. Daytime highs across the state mainly going to be in the 40s and 50s. It's February 1st. It won't feel like it, but by tomorrow, we'll see more of those seasonal temperatures find their way into the Beehive State. Here's what it currently looks like on the forewarned radar, where showers are trying to find their way in. But a lot of this might not actually be reaching the ground. Could just be virga, which is this precipitation that falls that evaporates before hitting the ground, just because high pressure has led to a lot of dry air being in place. And in some locations, it might take a while for that moisture to overcome that dry air. But there's a lot more moisture on the way from the west. An upper level low pressure will be swinging in, and it's been tapping into the moisture from the atmospheric river. And some of that's going to spill its way over into our neck of the woods as we go through the next 48 to 72 hours. Let's go ahead and time things out for you. We'll start the Futurecast at 8 o'clock this morning. And I'll stop this at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and it shows the chance of wet weather especially increasing across the southwestern portion of the state. And that chance of wet weather will only be increasing across the state as we go from this afternoon into tonight. So we'll be looking at a good chance of scattered showers and with daytime highs well above our seasonal averages once again. It's going to be mainly valley rain and mountain snow, with that snow level likely starting off at 7,500 feet plus today. Then as we move into Friday, looking at scattered showers across the state once again, but those winds will start to switch more out of the northwest. Daytime highs will start to ease down closer to where they should be for this time of year. So looking at a good chance of wet weather through Friday, still mainly going to be valley rain and mountain snow. Then by Saturday, the best chance of wet weather will favor northern Utah, and there is a chance that we could start to see at least some snow in our valleys as we look at those more seasonal temperatures moving in. Where we will see snow will be in the mountains, and we do have winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings posted for most of our mountain ranges. Most of these will begin as we go through today and will continue into our Saturday, where we could see 1 to 2 feet for the southern mountains, 10 to 18 for the Wasatch Mountains, mainly above 8,000 feet, 6 to 12 for the central mountains and western Uintas, and 3 to 7 for Bryce Canyon country and the upper Sevier valleys. And here's a look at the snowfall elevation as we go through the next 72 hours, where today likely starting off at 7,500 feet plus, and then by Friday morning around 6,000 feet, and then by Friday afternoon mainly on the high benches, and then by Saturday morning, we could see it maybe drop down to the valley floor. So here's a look at our expected snow totals through Saturday, where the southern mountains could pick up 1 to 2 feet, 6 to 12 for the central mountains, 5 to 10 for the northern mountains. But again, those higher elevation spots like the upper Cottonwoods could pick up between 10 to 18. Bryce and Sevier, 3 to 7. Mountain valleys trace to 3, benches trace to 2 inches. And in our valleys, we could see exclusively rain or 1 inch of snow. That potential does at least exist, but the mountains should see some pretty healthy snow as we go through the next few days, while St. George looks at a good chance of rain for both today and for tomorrow. And by tomorrow into Saturday, a daytime high in the upper 40s. Chance of wet weather will dwindle over the weekend before we bring back our next storm system, arriving likely during the first half of next week. While on the Wasatch Front, a chance of wet weather will increase later on, looking at a good chance of valley rain and mountain snow between late Thursday through our Friday. A chance of rain and snow showers on Saturday, dry on Sunday, and then bringing back that better chance of wet weather as we turn the page into early next week.